And we're back here at the D3Hoops.com Classic, our quest to talk to all 20 teams and 20 games over 4 days at the South Point Arena and Casino here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm joined by Matt Addison, guard for Hardin-Simmons, who, among many things today here in the second game, their second game of the tournament, just shot 12 of 18, 5 of 9 from three-point range, 9 of 9 from the line, tying a career high with 38 points. This on top of being, shall we say, under the weather.
Yeah, first of all, I just want to, thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Without him, I wouldn't be in this situation. Excuse me for my voice. But, this was a great experience. I'm glad that we got the invitation. It was just fun being out here.
This is not the first time you've been involved with sport tours and D3Hoops.com. You were on the Summer All-Star Tour of Europe, and I apologize. I'm going to be asking you several questions.
No, it's okay.
Well, go ahead and tell us about that experience.
Well, anytime you get a chance to, explore the world, it's always a great experience. Going to England and Paris, which is fun, and the different type of competitions out there, which is real fun to, size my skill level to their level. And it was just a great experience. And I just, thanks for tours and, D3 for inviting me and letting me get that chance to experience that. So it was fun.
Yeah, because now you have a chance to see what it's like. If you're interested in going pro and playing overseas, you get a good first-hand look at it.
Yeah, that's a good thing. And, along with Brett Seymour, I was over there, and it was just a great experience being over there. And I just thank, everybody for supporting me and inviting me. It was just a great experience. I want to change it for the world.
And I understand you have some thoughts, and your thoughts and prayers must be going back home right now, too.
Yeah, my heart right now is at home with my children because they're sick right now. They're going through stuff. My mom's going through stuff right now, but I'm gonna leave all that in God's hands. He got everything in control. And right now, my spirit, my soul is with my team and my coaches right now. So I'm just going to live it up right now with my teammates until I return back home.
You're having a fantastic season. We had a matchup here of two of the top 3 scorers in Division III earlier this week against Gustavus, and then adding another 38 points. Not your first 38-point performance this season as well. But what I was impressed by most was often a guy who's scoring 25, 30 points a game is really looking for his shot first, especially when late in the half or late in the shot clock. And I saw several times over the course of the week, the shot clock's ticking down. You're not afraid to give up the ball to somebody else.
Of course not, because I fully trust my teammates. I know what they're capable of. They know what I'm capable of. At the same time, I got to take what the defense gives me. And my teammates are great, man. They support me. I support them. We have a great coaching staff. We want to be in this situation without our coaches. So by me being unselfish at the same time, knowing what I'm capable of, what my teammates are capable of doing too. So I'm always willing to share the rock.
So how'd you end up at Hardin-Simmons? I know there's kind of a roundabout way you got here.
It's a long way. I came a long way, man. By the grace of God, he just put me here at Hardin-Simmons, and it was just a great fit for me. Really, I just knocked on Coach Carr's door over at Hardin-Simmons, and open arms. He let me in, and then the rest is history. And I just appreciate Coach Carr. He take care of me. I love him. He's the greatest coach I ever had.
Because often when a player starts at a 2-year school or walks on at a D2, they end up somewhere where they were at least recruited coming out of high school. But I didn't get the impression you didn't really have a whole lot of contact with Hardin-Simmons before that.
No, we're out of high school. I was getting highly recruited by Texas Tech, U of H, a lot of D1 schools. But me not taking my schoolwork seriously and not trying to become a student athlete. I was trying to be an athlete student. I had it backwards. I was being spoiled. So my grades held me back. So I had to go to the junior college. And, a lot of ups and downs came between that. So I ended up going to a different schools. And I've been to 4 different schools, and I just ended up at Hardin-Simmons by, Coach Carr allowing me to be a part of this team.
And having a great season at it as well. Hardin-Simmons comes out of here 1-1, but you got conference play ahead of you, the rest of conference play. Obviously, American Southwest Conference schedule is pretty long.
Yes, pretty long. And in the division, the conference is no joke. It's a good conference. We have good competition. We got a lot of athletic people. D3, I think a lot of people sleep on Division III. Yes. I played with... played against D1s. I played against D2s. And, the D3s, we're right there. It's not that much of a difference between except size. And people just as smart as them and just as athletic almost. You got American Southwest Conference is a tough conference. You got to be skilled, high level IQ, and just be a real good competitor to be able to compete in the ASC.
Last question, I'll let you save your voice for everything else. Because the tournament is in Las Vegas.
Right.
What have you guys been doing aside from in the gymnasium?
Basically we just been really bonding with each other, getting to know each other. We went on the strip last night. That was a pretty fun experience. Seeing the different stuff that I never thought I'll see, I never experienced. It's kind of like deja vu, because what I seen on the strip is kind of what I see in England. Okay. So it was a fun experience, man, and I wouldn't change for the world. I just thank, against Stores D3 and Hardin-Simmons, and I just thank God for letting me experience this beautiful experience.
It's Matt Addison of Hardin-Simmons, turning student into student athlete, knowing what Division III is all about, and having a great season for the Cowboys. Thank you for joining us, and good luck.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more D3Hoops.com Classic coverage the rest of the week.